Hey everyone, how are you doing? This is another weekend episode from Dave's World. Hope you're doing very good. I know there are problems outside and the world is just revolving around. I think 2020 is definitely going to be something everybody is going to remember 2020 in that level. But yes, what we can do is to control ourselves via the mask, do that social distancing, try to be protected and take all the responsibility by yourself. This is the only thing we can do once that every contribution from the individual, because the ocean is made up of small drops. So every single individual's contribution matters. Keep that in mind, and we are going to roll out the show today. I've got a couple of questions from some of my listeners. I remember I have done a podcast on human longevity back in 2 months back, in fact, and then there was a lot of questions and comments with regards to the implication. I could feel that people are really very much interested in it. And even in today's world, when we looking into Facebook or Instagram, we see a lot of gyms and diets related podcasts, and it's a kind of it's good that creating awareness. There is nothing bad, but what I feel is something needs to be clearly addressed. Anything. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a health expert, or I'm not a gym body expert or something, but you have all the right to read and understand. So that's something today I wanted to share. After that longevity stuff, I was a little bit quite looking into the human liver. What I understand is that organ has some beauty and some amazement. Maybe some people really don't know. So here, most of the time, most of the people are tired of our gruelling diets that don't really work and never end. Do you find dieting a constant struggle against calories, cravings, and hunger? If so, do yourself a favor and stop torturing yourself. Most likely, your diet isn't working and may even be harming your health. Most fad diets promote unhealthy short-term weight loss by restricting the fuel and nutrients that your body needs. These diets are counterproductive because they often exacerbate the core problem, your metabolism. Thankfully, there are new ways to improve your health and get rid of those unwanted inches of good, and it doesn't involve counting calories and spending hours at the gym each day. The key is to revamp our metabolism by detoxing your liver so it can function properly again. So I've been reading something about this metabolic reset diet. Yeah, the new sensational diet cleanse devised by the renowned physician Dr. Christiansen, based on evidences from clinical trials involving tens of thousands of participants. Dr. Christiansen has created a program to help you not only lose weight, but heal your liver and take back control of your health. Interesting? Yes, we are going to look into this in a bit of detail. And before that, it's very much important to understand the myth that really existing among us. As I mentioned earlier, everywhere, whenever I'm looking into social media pages, mostly I've come across many diet practitioners, diet technicians, a diet expert, or maybe some social media gimmicks. I'm not saying any problem or any complaint about it. I'm just mentioning that whenever we are, especially when you are a social media sensation to many people, we have to be so rightful in what we are saying. Most of the people say you reduce weight, you reduce taking the calories into your body. Some people think like, oh man, I'm having some real issues, because you see, look into other people, they really eat so much but still staying slim. and I'm having a very controlled foods and intakes, but still for me this is something, oh, I cannot digest this. This is almost everywhere. If you look around your office, your school, your college, you find some stories, something similar. So how is it that everyone around you seems to eat so much more than you and yet ends up so slimmer? What are they doing? If you swallow what diet, fat, and health media are preaching, you might think that your struggles with your weight and health are your own fault. Sadly, overweight people constantly receive social messages that they are doing something wrong. They have been told again and again, you eat too much. You don't exercise though. You are not trying too hard enough. But I can say you have been led to believe a lie. People who are naturally thin are not more disciplined than you, nor do they eat less than you. Their advantage is not superior willpower. Whereas, what is their advantages? It's their metabolism. The word metabolism gets thrown around a lot. But what does it really mean? If you understand that first, I think most of those problems that I've been raising or the questions that have been coming to you, you find the answer by yourself. So what is metabolism? It's actually very simple. Metabolism just refers to the way your body responds to incoming fuel. That means your food or your drinks or whatever, meaning your main calorie sources such as fat and carbohydrates. When your metabolism is healthy, incoming fuel either gets burned immediately for energy or it's put into short-term storage to be used later. So our metabolism is remarkably useful because we never consume exactly the right amount of fuel at any one time. By storing excess fuel at meal times and burning it later, our metabolism smooths the release of energy throughout the day. When your metabolism isn't working properly, that is where the problem started to appear in your body. Your body is unable to make use of incoming fuel for energy and is forced to put it into long-term storage. That is to say, body fat. That means you will gain weight, but it also means you will suffer from chronic fatigue and other health ailments because your body isn't getting energy from the fuel you eat. That's why diets that focuses solely on limiting calorie consumption miss the core problem, the way your body deals with those calories. It doesn't matter if you eat a high-calorie diet if your body is able to burn most of it for energy. So, what can you do about your metabolism? You are either born with a good one or a bad one, right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong. This is another myth about weight loss that exists in our present world. In fact, your metabolism isn't fixed, and there are some simple steps you can take to encourage it to become more active again. The answer is an extreme self-denying diet. The answer is in the liver. To understand why, as I mentioned in the first part of this podcast, we have to understand our liver because it's all connected. Like I'm talking about metabolism, now it's coming to liver. So these two things are connected. So if you want to know your body, if you want to understand many of the questions that you are facing or you're having inside your mind, you have to understand your metabolism. In that case, first you have to understand your liver. So far this podcast is about 10 minutes, so I don't want it to drag it anymore. I just wanted to keep simple. That's a new strategy everyone is following because people don't really have much time to spend on. So I think that is more than enough for this today podcast, and I'll be coming up with the next episode, which we clearly talk about the wonderful facts, the amazing facts about human liver. Hope you enjoyed this series. If you like, please subscribe. If you feel that this information is valuable to you or for your friend or someone else, please feel free to share with them so that this information can be reached to the people, those who are also having the same kind of question. Thank you so much for listening to me today. Have a great day.